her with that name. And she got upset, on the other hand, and she called both the parents, Zani wal ayazu billah. That person went to the court. And according to Sharia, with that type of claim of zina, you will be beaten 80 lashes. This is in Quran. So he went to Ibn Abi Layla. And he told him what had happened and what she told him. So he called her, and she admitted to the mistake that she made. So he said, his court was in the masjid. Right there, he made them hit her 160 lashes. 80 for each. For father, 80 for father, 80 for mother. Someone went and informed Imam Abu Hanifa Rahimahullah that this is what Ibn Abi Layla did, and this is the ruling he issued. So he said, he made 6 mistakes in issuing that ruling. One ruling, 6 mistakes. People went and told Ibn Abi Layla that this is what Imam Abu Hanifa says, that you made 6 mistakes just in this one ruling. He got upset. He went to Abu Ja'far al-Mansur, the king. And he said to him, now you have to do one of the two things. Either I will resign or you stop him from issuing his rulings. He called him. He called Imam Abu Hanifa Rahimahullah. Why would you say he made 6 mistakes in this one ruling? He said, listen, the woman was insane. People know her as Majnoona. She is insane. You don't punish insane people for the mistake they make, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said they are not responsible for their doings. That's number one. Number two, the person who went and complained, she did not blame him. It was the son who went and complained. She did not blame him. She blamed his father and mother. Did the father and mother came to complain? That's number two. Number three, if father and mother did not come and he came to complain on their behalf, did he have any witnesses that he is their wakil? If he does not have the wikala on the person, how can he represent those people? In our system, any system, you cannot represent a person without having the authority from that person. Number four, he punished her in the masjid. You don't apply the hudud inside the masjid. Number five, he punished her for 2 things at once. The ruling of the Sharia is, if there are 2 punishments, you apply one when the person is not having any bruises or any marks of the first one, he's out of that situation, then you apply the second one. Number 6, when he punished her, she was standing up. The ruling about women, the hudud in women is, they should be sitting down when the hudud are applied on them. 6 mistakes. But Qadi ibn Abi Layla says, then I'm not going to be continuing with my judgments anymore. So Abu Ja'far al-Mansur says to Imam Abu Hanifa, you take over. He says, I won't. Then you let him do what he's doing. He said, I'm not telling him nothing. When people come and ask me the ruling of the Sharia, I have to tell them. He said, no, you are not allowed to issue no more rules. Don't give no more fatwas. That was it. So he was banned officially from giving any fatwa. It has been recorded in the history. During those days, his own son, who was also known as Hammad, his name was Hammad, his own son came to ask him a question of the Sharia. He said, no, the king has forbidden me from issuing a fatwa. I cannot issue it. Go and ask someone else. And he stopped issuing the fatwa during those days. Subhanallah, it so happened, Abu Ja'far al-Mansur had a fight with his wife. And he issues a conditional talaq to his wife. He wants to get out of the situation. And his wife took an oath. He says, you talk to me like this. She doesn't want to talk to him. Okay, I won't talk to you then. He was upset with his wife that I'm Amir, I'm the king, and you are disrespectful to me when you talk to me. Of course, he can be king of anyone else, but not there. So, she says to him, okay, Then if you think I don't know how to talk, then I won't talk to you anymore. Now he got stuck on the other side. She doesn't want to talk to him anymore. If you don't talk to me, then you are divorced. And she says, if I talk to you, all of my slaves are free and all of my wealth is sadaqah. After all, she's the wife of the king too. Now what to do? One of the two will be gone now. If she talks, then all of her wealth is gone. The wife of the king. Imagine how much she would have. If she doesn't talk, then she will be divorced next morning. He applies the condition up to next morning. Quickly call the fuqaha, call the muftis, call everyone. Please, get us out of the situation. No way. They told him that the only person that can answer this question is called Imam Abu Hanifa. He called him and told him that this is my situation. He said, I'm not allowed to give a fatwa. Said, okay, we will lift that ban from you. Just please get me out of this situation. Just get me out of this situation. He said, are you sure it will be lifted from me and you won't apply it on me again? He said, no, I won't apply it on you again. He said, you don't even have to ask no one. You're already out of it. What do you mean? He said, didn't you tell her if she won't talk to you till next morning, she is divorced? Yes. Didn't she tell you after that, if I talk to you now, then all of these slaves and everyone think is free? Yes. So she talked to you already. She already talked to you. After you told her that if you won't, she won't talk to you, she is divorced, she already talked to you. So that divorce thing is gone. She won't be divorced anymore. So see how easily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him the understanding to understand these situations. And from there on, the ban was over. Ibn Abi Layla is again in a difficult situation. And again, this thing continues. A very important issue came up in the court at that time, where someone gave a wasiyah. At the time when the person was dying, he said that Imam Abu Hanifa will have certain person of my will. Imam Abu Hanifa went to the court and he had two people witnessing for it. Imam Abu Hanifa went to the court and he asked the person, and he asked for that portion to be given to him. Qadi ibn Abi Layla, of course, is upset. He says to Imam Abu Hanifa that, have you witnessed that person saying it? He said, no. Then I won't accept it. But I have two witnesses who are there. He says, no. If you haven't seen the person, and that person, if you haven't heard the person, then I'm not going to give it to you. Just two witnesses are not enough. So he says, Imam Abu Hanifa says to him, there is a blind man. Someone hit him. He said, I have another case here. A blind man, someone hit him. And he comes to the court, and he brings a person who hit him. What are you going to ask him? He has 10 witnesses saying that this is the man who hit him. Are you going to ask him if he has seen the man hitting him? Then, if he cannot see, and if he have not seen, of course, a blind man, he have not seen who hit him, there are 10 people who witness for him. So if you are going to reject that witness, then the blind people will be in trouble for the rest of the ummah. Right away, Ibn Abi Layla said, my mistake. Okay, tell me what you want. See the understanding. Right away, he's coming up with a solution that you're making the mistake there. See where you're making the mistake. That if you issue this ruling, it simply means no blind man will ever win in your court against the Sharia. Once, Imam Abu Hanifa Rahimahullah went to assign something to his student Qadi Abu Yusuf Rahimahullah. And of course, to assign him officially, he had to the court to register it. The court is, Ibn Abi Layla is the judge. They go to Ibn Abi Layla. Ibn Abi Layla now, he's putting him towards the end of the list. He calls the next person, the person that was there. He says, come. And now he's he knows that Abu Hanifa is sitting here.